Good evening, my name is Boni Tunya. This is Business. The parastatal reforms in the country kicked off in earnest today with the Ministry of Agriculture merging 8 regulatory bodies under its mandate. Now this follows the recommendations made by the Presidential Task Force on Parastatals that called for the merging of institutions to create efficiency in the government. The regulatory bodies will be collapsed into the new Agriculture, Fisheries and Food Authority, with the ministry quick to assure that there will be no job losses. Here's KTN's Philip Kitani.
Kenya's agricultural sector for years has been described as the economic backbone. However, the sector has not had a well-structured agenda to boost food security, not to mention high returns to farmers. The sector has over 42 parastatals that the ministry says will have to be streamlined to create efficiency and bolster the sector's prospects.
The previously existing institutions will automatically convert into directorates, and they will continue carrying out the activities that they have been carrying out.
The merger in the sector will create 2 new bodies, the Kenya Agricultural, Fisheries and Food Authority and the Kenya Agriculture and Livestock Research Organization. Among the parastatals that will be collapsed into directories include the Sisal Board of Kenya, Cotton Development Authority, National Cereals and Produce Board, Coffee Board of Kenya, Tea Board of Kenya, Kenya Sugar Board, the Pyrethrum Board of Kenya, Coconut Development Authority, Kenya Planters Health Inspectorate Services, and the Horticultural Crops Development Authority. Agricultural sector reforms began in 2003 with the formulation of the Economic Recovery Strategy for the Wealth and the Empowerment Creation and the Strategy for Revitalization of Agriculture, with the view of harmonizing the legal framework that could rationalize multiple legislation and regulations governing the sector. Prior to the current reforms, the sector had in excess of 130 laws that made the sector incompetitive, inefficient, and too bureaucratic for a conducive business environment.
We are looking at a situation perhaps which requires several amendments to ensure that AFA Act and Crops Act will work seamlessly with other laws.
The Cabinet Secretary, however, says there will be no job losses following the merger. Philip Kitani, KTN Business.